Hey guys, welcome back. We're looking at an analysis video on OnyxCoin, ticker symbol XCN. So OnyxCoin is at a better position than a lot of cryptos right now. The reason why I say that is because we've talked about how all of these other cryptos had flushed from one support to the next support. Essentially what they've done is that when they broke through a level like this, they've gone all the way down. Now for OnyxCoin, whilst we did obviously hit pullback and then break below, we are nowhere near at the 0.0416 or the 0.037 area that we have been talking about in the past. And what's also good about this is that as far as the crypto market is right now, we're starting to see it slowly recover. Now, is it the reversal? Is it the very bottom? That's of course to be decided, but the very fact we are seeing it have a reversal whilst OnyxCoin hasn't hit that low, it's just showing how easily we can get back up above the 0.00693 area. And for OnyxCoin, that's very good, because if we are able to get back above a support area, even if crypto continues to fall, that means we're just breaking through this support area once again. Whereas for all these other cryptos, whilst they're recovering, they're still not even crawling anywhere near towards that next level of resistance, becoming that support. You know, they are just going to see it fall through the second level of support. And so this is why I personally think that OnyxCoin is in the better position. Now, if this were to be the very bottom, if this is the reversal and we're seeing every crypto pick up, then you can also see how easy it is for OnyxCoin to recover and for it to obviously go back up to that next level. If you want to look at it in terms of a longer term perspective, what we have seen is, of course, if you want to look at it, like I said, from a long term, this is still one wave. This is still kind of we had the higher high over here. We're just making this new higher low in comparison to before, if you want to look at it from a far stretch perspective. Now, if you were someone who maybe are very detailed and you kind of just want to look at this length, then what of course we are seeing is that lower low, lower high, going to that lower low, going to that lower high, and then kind of struggling, but then make a new lower low, and then, you know, we're creating that potential lower high over here. Right? And that's if you want to look at it from a very short-term perspective. But short-term perspective, again, is in the name, it's short-term. If you look at the long-term, we're still looking at a more bullish perspective. We've already warned you guys about some of the levels to be looking out for. Already highlighted in this video. 0.0693 is the 17% on the Fibonacci level. It also coincides with what we talked about, this potential accumulation level that we've seen in the past before, coming in from 0.0062 all the way up to that 0.069 area. But more importantly is we want to see a break above 17, and we wanted to go close towards that 0.01. This is where we've seen the most resistance, where people are selling off. You can see by here. This is where all the Fibonacci levels are as well. If we are able to see OnyxCoin going towards that level, you know, we are seeing a bigger movement. In terms of the risk to reward, even at the current state of OnyxCoin right now, if you were to get in at this current level and you aim for 38.2%, you're looking at 81. Now, the downside is you're looking at anywhere between 34 to around 49%. But this is me going through both levels, because the same could be applied back here. You're looking at anywhere between a 74 to a 124% movement for OnyxCoin towards the upside. This is also in the short term, but this is what we're talking about with the risk to reward. If you want to wait for it to go lower, back to the 0%, or towards this area of 0.0037, that's also fine as well. In terms of the hourly that we are looking at, you want to look at it something like this. You know, we are seeing some sort of resistance at this area right now, as you guys can see. And so in the hourly, what we want to see is OnyxCoin to really break above this area. It's coming looking around 0.0059, so 0.006. But we've also found support down here at 0.0053 area. So it's not like we're in the endless pit of falling. We found support. We're actually testing the high, the resistance, more than we are testing the support. It's showing that people actually want to take OnyxCoin to the next level. It's actually showing there are buyers in the market right now. And so that's obviously a very good sign. As always, none of this ever financial advice, and I'll catch you guys next time.